2021. Well, that was a short walk. The boys have been to the toilet. It's raining. Bumped into several people. Everyone's shouting Happy New Year. It's lovely. A new morning. It's 2021. New year. Let's hope this vaccine or whatever your beliefs are, let's just hope the world is a better place this year for all of us. It really can't be any worse, and I'm feeling bloody good. If I'm honest, I'm feeling really good this morning. I'm looking at the ducks standing on the ice out there, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful world I live in. What am I going to be saying this time next year? We'll see. You two are getting very, very, very lazy in the morning. Oh! Hello, Daily Wheelie. Well, Dale, do you want a wee-wee? Do you want a wee-wee, Daily Wheelie? Well, you're having one. The lightning tree. It's looking very nice this morning. Beautiful. Saturday, 2nd of January 2021. The ice is back. Oh, it's cold. Feels a bit damp actually, but it's a nice morning. I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning, so I've already had a few coffees, a few too many to be honest. I haven't had my breakfast yet, so when I walk the boys I'll go back and get my breakfast. No plans, as you can imagine, for the day, except clean through the boat, maybe do a load of washing. Rock and roll. I know the camera won't pick it up, but the sun's just coming up over there over Peckforton Castle. And there's Beeston Castle on the mound over there. Yes. Very nice. But it has started to rain, and because it's freezing, this road is very dangerous to walk on. So I'm being very careful. I want to get back to the boat because it's starting to come down a little bit too heavy now. And of course it's freezing as soon as it hits the road. Still a nice morning though. Looking forward to 2021 hopefully. As things progress I can bring a lot more cruising videos, that's my plan. Yeah, well, I've got lots of plans. And the difference, I mean, my vlogs have been... Oh, train! My vlogs have been a little bit low lately, but then again, I've been a little bit low. And the difference between my vlogs and other vloggers, I suppose, is this is my diary. It's real life. I'm not saying theirs isn't, but I do put everything into it, and I do wear my heart on my sleeve. And as opposed to writing a diary or a journal that a lot of people do and putting their thoughts and their dreams and their emotions on paper, I'm putting it on film. Well, putting it on a digital card, if you like, and sharing it. And that's the difference. I'm just being true. Back on Chugs. I've just checked the weather station and it's minus 1.2 out there now, and that's cold. Seems a bit cold to be raining, but believe it or not, it is. It's probably little lumps of ice coming down now. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns to snow, but it's bitterly cold, bitterly cold. So kettle's on, I'm going to have my breakfast, have a bit of a sort out through the boat, and Ian said very kindly he was going to drop me off a tea later on tonight. Chicken Kiev with mashed potatoes and veg, so God bless him. Yeah, we're sort of looking after each other, and it's nice. It's nice. I'm certainly going to miss him when the restrictions get lifted, because they will get lifted, and of course him and Malcolm and a lot of other boaters are leaving the marina. I don't know what my future holds for me yet, but yeah, there'll be obstacles to climb, but yeah, can't be any worse. Can't be any worse, folks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hello. You do know we're not allowed jetty parties, don't you? Come on now, girls and boys, pack it in. To break free. Now I've got a feeling out here I can hear them. Are you waiting for some food? Hold on. I know people say don't give them bread. I haven't got any cereal on the boat, so bread it is. And I know the Canal and River Trust are actually saying now to give them bread, because some birds have been dying of starvation. Blimey, it's a frenzy. I'm not having all my loaf. I've got to eat too, you know. It's the little moor hens I like. Look at them little moor hens, aren't they gorgeous? Go on, moor hens, get in there. Whenever I'm feeding the ducks, this little man always jumping up at my legs. He wants to come and see him. It's not for you. You're not having any bread. You're watching the ducks. Well, are you watching the bread? Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Can you try a little piece of bread? A little piece? You'd eat your own leg, wouldn't you? Lovely. It's amazing how much those birds love a little bit of bread, bless them. But I don't know whether they're finding food hard to come by at the moment. They're certainly pecking the algae from the side of the boat a lot lately, every night now. God love them. Ooh, let's get back in the warm. Just put some more electric on. Back in the boat. See how cold it is. And more forecast, apparently. Apparently there's more coming in later. So, thought I'd take the opportunity to take one of the twins and maybe topping up my water as well. The tap has been frozen. We've just tried it and there's a little bit of a water flow, so before it freezes again, I think we should put more water in the boat. Bet you don't have to do this in your mansion, do you? So I've got the hose out, just topping the water up now. I think most of the boaters are. We're trying to top them up because the taps are all frozen on the marina. So obviously I've had it running a little bit, so I've got a little bit of water flow. So we're all topping the water up when we can. Otherwise we can't cook, we can't wash. You need water for lots of things. So, making the most of it. And then I'm going in and I'm having a nice bowl of mulligatawny soup. And this...
Oh, he's coming now, eh?
This is going now. This is Albert. Wait till we get you. Unfortunately, he's quite elderly and he's got bad arthritis and sore feet. So his mum's bought in these posh booties. Hello, Albert. Such a loving dog. Actually, a couple of years ago, had to pull him out the canal. He fell in. Go on then. There's a good boy. Go on. Off you go. There's a bit of a social gathering going on there, isn't there? You're not allowed to do that, you know. Nice bit of sunlight now. Feels lovely, that sun. It's not going to be out for long though. Apparently at 5 o'clock-ish. It's about 1:45 now. 5 o'clock, we've got some quite bad snow coming in by all accounts. But they never write these forecasts, but still, all sorted. Yeah, so I'm all sorted for the weather. Got some shopping. Empty bin, empty loo, full water tank. What more could you want? 2 empty dogs would be good. Come on, boys. I've had my mulligatawny soup and that was gorgeous. That warmed me up. But I've got to go back in the cold again. It's about 2 o'clock and I've just tried to have a look at my telly. And I've got a loose wire on the aerial. So... I've got to go back out in the cold, folks. And here's the aerial, so I've got to climb on the boat. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know whether the camera's picking it up, but it's this. Yeah, I think that's it. It's the metal part has come adrift from the wire, so I'm going to have to put that back onto the end. Soon sorted, I think. Well, I think I've fixed it for now. Let's have a look. Well, the sun's out, but it certainly hasn't got any warmer. Let's go and try and tune my telly in. Well, it looks like I've cured it because the telly is actually picking up on some of the channels now. As you can see, it's found, how many has it found now? 47 TV so far, and 24 radio now, 56 TV, and we're only 25%, so it looks like it's sorted. Well, I know New Year's Eve I had sore eyes. My eyes were sore, and I think I've discovered why earlier on today. It hasn't happened for a couple of years, but I think I've had a bleed in my right eye, which means like a bleed going into my eyeball. As my sight's diminished in my right eye, I'm not in any pain, but it sends you dizzy a little bit. So I've been trying to rest it this afternoon and hoping it'll settle. Sometimes they settle, but I haven't had this for a couple of years, so it's quite worrying. And when because I'm on my own in the boat, it is worrying. Normal circumstances, normal times, I'd be going to the hospital, but I can't get there and I'm not troubling anybody, so I'm just hoping that it settles. And in the meantime, I have had a message off Ian to say that he's going to be bringing me another meal round, bless him. Chicken Kiev this evening on the menu. So I'll be doing tea, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, it's nice the way that we are helping each other. But yeah, a bit worried about my eye now. It'll settle. Let's see what it's like tomorrow. Hear the dogs barking. There's been a knock on the boat. I think tea's arrived. It's brilliant, this. Meals on Wheels, isn't it? Ooh. There's a heavenly figure.
There's a heavenly figure.
Now, oh, bless you, Ian. Thank you very much.
I didn't lose the sauce.
It was gravy last time. I won't lose the sauce this time.
No.
What sauce do you have in Chicken Kiev?
Well, it depends what vegetables you have, but I've done a nice cheese sauce to go with it.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Right, I'm going back. It's cold.
Yeah, cheers, Ian.
Bye.
Come on, boys. Oh, isn't this lovely? It's a funny setup that me and Ian have got at the moment, but it works. It's easier to cook a meal for two than it is for one. Let me put a light on. Have a look. Oh, look. Oh, isn't that lovely of him? God bless you. Hello, little man. Hello, good morning. Are you alright, Chipster Whipster? Are you alright, Chipster Whipster? What's the matter? What you doing? Oh, you want your belly rubbed. Okay. Tickled his belly. I've got to take them out for a walk. It's Sunday, the 3rd of January. Very grey out there, which is no surprise. But yeah, my eye. I've woke up and my right eye is still very, very foggy. Well, I can't really see out of it. I've tried phoning 111 in the UK. They give you medical advice because I don't really want to be going to sit in a hospital all day, and I know it takes a long time. And they're busy enough with poorlier people than me. So I don't really want to be going. I have informed my daughter. I've phoned Amy, and she's insisting that she's going to take me to A&E. But I've told her I don't want to go. So I'm going to try and rest, I think, through the day and see if it settles. And if it's bad tomorrow, well, I'm going to have to sort something out perhaps, but we'll see. But I'm not in any pain or discomfort. It's just very hard walking around because my left eye isn't very good anyway. So it's a little bit discomforting and it sends you a little bit dizzy. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So I'm going to walk the boys because they're both out now. They're down there and they're eagerly awaiting wee time. So I'm going to take the boys now and then I'm coming back for my breakfast. See you later. Dale's like a little kid. He likes to walk on the curbs, he does. I know when little George has been here, he walks along the curbs, and little Dale does exactly the same thing. That's the disadvantage now. Of course, being on my own and having no car, no access to a car, you have to trouble other people if you're in trouble. So Amy's texted me, she keeps insisting on taking me to A&E, but I'm going to keep insisting I don't want to go. Oh, there's a train. Again. It's a noisy one too. Some sort of freight train. Yeah, so knowing Amy, I'll probably end up going. Thing is, Matt, her fiance, is off work today as well, so at least he could have George, and we don't have to drag George. We'll see. We'll just see what's happening, eh? We'll have to leave a key to Chuggabug with someone, I don't know, Malcolm, Ian, Steve, just to keep an eye on the boys for me. Obviously, if I do go, they'll need an afternoon walk, because I would imagine I'd be in there sometime. I know in the eye department of the hospital, which I do, I know it well. I think I'm going to be there a while. I really don't want to go. I just hope it settles. Yes, I've just had Amy on the phone saying she's coming down, and I've put her off. I really don't want to go to the hospital today. I know I should, but I'm not in any pain. I've been here before, so I'm just going to rest it today, and I'll have a look tomorrow. If it is bad tomorrow, I'll try and perhaps get to hospital, but we'll see. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock in the evening, and I'm afraid my eye hasn't improved at all, but I have arranged to get to the hospital tomorrow morning if needed. If I wake up and it isn't any better, I'm off to the hospital, but never mind, it's one of those. Well, I've just made my bed. No, literally, I've just made my bed. As you saw, that's what I do every evening. It takes no time at all, no effort whatsoever. But sad news this evening, I'm reading posts on media that Jerry Marsden has passed away, bless him, the lead singer from Jerry and the Pacemakers. And of course he sang great songs, many of them, but Ferry Across the Mersey and of course You'll Never Walk Alone, which was a theme really for Liverpool Football Club, and it holds such special memories for a lot of us. I'm sure I'll be hearing that played a lot tomorrow. I had the honour of meeting him quite a few times. I delivered petrol to a petrol station near where he lived, and if you were there on a weekend morning, he'd pull up. I think he had a Lexus then, and he'd pull up and he'd get out and with his slippers on, just a genuine guy, walk across. He'd always say good morning, and then if I'd be in the shop and I'd have a natter with him. Yes, of course, I didn't know him, but I did meet him about 3 or 4 times. So that was an honour. But very sad, very sad. Ah, well, I'll be going to bed shortly, or might look out, see if there's a good film on, but let's see what tomorrow brings.